everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name's Louise. I'm an entertainer and dancer at a holiday park, and I do weekly day off vlogs every Monday at 5:30, and I also do an extra video a week on either a Wednesday or Thursday at 5:30. If you're not yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button below, because the run up to Disney I'm going to be doing lots of Disney videos, and also I'm going to be continuing with my day off vlogs. So if you want to know what an entertainer does on a day off, then yeah, please hit subscribe. So just to let you all know, if you do watch my videos then you already know, but I've got 174 days until I fly to Florida. So I've had this book now for about 2 months, and every time I tell people I'm going to Florida, they ask how much it was, and I can't believe the deal I got. They all say, oh my goodness, how did you get it that cheap? Now, I love researching holidays, so when I want to go on holiday it takes me hours and hours and days to look up the best deal, what flights to go with, what hotels to go with, to get a good bargain. So this is going to be your guide to go to Disney on a budget, and I hope it helps all you people that want to go to Disney and think you can't afford it, because you can. So step number 1 is where to book. So of course Disney have their own hotels, a part of their complex around their theme parks, but also there are a number of villas outside the theme parks which isn't too far away at all. Now my dream, and of course I'd love to, is to stay in one of their hotels on the Disney parks, and most of all I do want to stay in the Animal Kingdom park because it looks incredible. But what I did is I priced it up for me, my boyfriend and his niece, and it came in to over £4,000. Paying over £4,000 for a holiday for 3 people was a little bit unrealistic, so I thought I just need to do some more research and see what's going on in other places. So I had a look at other companies, for example, Thomas Cook, Thompson, Virgin, British Airways, and all the other ones, and the best deal I found was with Virgin. Now, I went to Florida in January with just my boyfriend, and we did get a good deal with Virgin then as well. So I just feel like this company is probably the best company for me because I'm on a budget when I'm booking my holiday to Orlando. At first, I was looking up for 1 week in Florida, and it was coming in at just over £400. Now that's incredible. That includes the flight, the hotel, and also a free car hire. So yeah, so with Virgin at the minute they do free car hire with your trips to Orlando. It happened to me in January, and also I got the same deal again when I booked in December. Now we are going in a big group to Orlando, and instead of booking all of us on one booking, so there's 9 of us in total, what we did is we separated our bookings, and it still costed exactly the same. It just meant we got more cars. So this is a very good tip. So if you're booking more than, I'd say, 4 people, do it on 2 separate bookings, so that will get you 2 separate car hires instead of like one big van for all of you. So we ended up doing 3 separate bookings, so we got 3 car hires, and trust me, that is a very good top tip. Now if you would like to upgrade your car at all, you can do that. In January, where it's just me and my partner, we didn't want the eco car that was given to us, so we paid an extra $190 for a convertible. Now that isn't that much money if you would like to go around Orlando in style, but then the option is there to keep with the budget, is to get the free car hire, which is absolutely fine. You just turn up on the day to see what they give you, and it's normally a pretty good car anyway. So we're happy this time with the car they give us for free, because like I said, we are going on a budget this time round. So when we were looking at the holiday, like I said before, it was just over £400 for a week. When I brought all my friends around that I was booking with, they just said, look for 2 weeks to see the price difference. But when I changed the dates from 7 nights to 14 nights, it only went up by £70, which was mind-blowing. So it's always worth just checking those extra days, even if it's 10 days or 14 days, to see the price difference, because sometimes it's worth just staying an extra few days. So now to tell you about our hotel. Like I said before, they do hotels on the parks, but for me it was a little bit expensive for this time, but I'm sure I'm going to put it on my bucket list. So the hotel we got is called the Baymont Inn. Now it's just down the road from Disney Magic Kingdom. It's literally a 5-minute drive. Also, it comes with bed and breakfast, which was another good deal. So it comes with all your breakfast, continental in the morning, and it also has a free coach to your Disney parks, which is also a bonus. So if you don't want to drive into Disney because you do need to pay for parking, then this was a great opportunity to save more money by getting the coach that is offered by the hotel. So the Beaumont Inn, where we are staying, it comes with the pool, and also we've got 3 rooms of 3 people. It comes with 2 double beds in the rooms, and it does look really good. It's got 4-star on TripAdvisor, and it's just perfect for what we need, really. You do find when you go to Disney, you don't spend much time in your rooms at all because you're out exploring all day. But the one thing that we wanted to make sure it had was the swimming pool. So the days where we just want to lounge around the pool, we can. So just to have a little bit of a summary of our package that we got. So we're staying for 15 nights, which is 2 weeks. We got our flights with that. We've got our hotel with our free breakfast every morning. We got our free car hire and our coaches to all of the Disney parks. And that came in to £490. That's right, £490. The only thing that we had to pay extra for was our park tickets. Now this year when I went in January, we paid our park tickets on the door, and it was coming in just over $100 per park, which is very expensive. Now, because we're going for 2 weeks, Virgin had this add-on deal when we went to the basket, and it was £300 for all 4 parks, all 2 water parks, unlimited use for the whole 2 weeks. Now, another bonus with Virgin is when you pay that £300 to get your unlimited use of Disney tickets, then you also get a free memory maker, which I'll go on to very shortly. So to do a whole summary, including the Disney parks, we got our whole holiday for £790. So £790 gets you 2 weeks in Florida, car, flight, hotel, bed and breakfast, and all your Disney and water parks, which is incredible. And that is the best deal I have found anywhere. So it's under £800 for literally everything. So bringing us on to the next subject is, what is a memory maker? So like I said, if you've booked through Virgin and you've added your Disney parks on with it, then you do get your free memory maker for the whole of the 2 weeks. Now this is a massive bonus because if you buy memory maker when you're at the park, it comes in at $199, but we get it completely free. Now a memory maker is really good because around the park, there are many photo pass opportunities. For example, in front of the castle, or there's a lantern one, which is my favourite one, in the Tangled Village. And there is many more at every single park. Now, this is your chance to make the most of your memory maker. Every time you see a person with the photo pass uniform on, get your photo done. Now this can be in front of anything, and it can be with any of the characters too. Now you'll either have a magic band, which I'll go on to talk about later, or you will have your park ticket. Now every time you get your photo done, get that scanned, and then it will go onto your Disney app, which I will talk about in the next section, and you can have it for free. Now you have got 45 days to download those photos, or it will get taken off the app. So what I do recommend is when you get back of an evening to your hotel, download all your PhotoPass photos from that day from your memory maker, and then you've got them saved and you won't lose them. So the third thing we're going to talk about today is your Disney app. Now when you've booked Disney, whether that's on the on-site website or just a private villa or hotel, you all get use of the Disney app. So the app's called Disney World, and when you open it, it'll look something like this. The My Disney app is very, very useful. It tells you about all the waits around the park. So where you are, you can literally go on your phone and see where the less wait is, and you can go and ride that ride. Also, it keeps all your photos on here for your memory maker, like I said in the previous point. So you literally just click on photos, and all of your photos will come on the screen and for you to download later on. It's absolutely perfect. I lived on that app when I went in January, just seeing where all the characters are at certain times, seeing the wait times. It is perfect. Now, when you get into the park, I would recommend buying a magic band. Now if you are staying on resort at one of the hotels, you do get the magic band included, so that is one of the bonuses of staying on park. But don't worry if you're not staying on park like me, the bands range from about $20 up to $40-50, and you can get them as soon as you go in. So the first park I tend to go to is Magic Kingdom to start off the holiday, and literally you can get it as soon as you walk in one of the shops, your very own magic band, which you can link your ticket to, which you can get all of your photos put onto. You can also on your app book any dining reservations, and you can also book your food when you're about to go order somewhere. If there's a massive queue, you can do it all on the app and it'll be ready for you when you get there. Now, another bonus of downloading the app is to get fast pass tickets. Now, if you are staying on resort, that means 60 days before you get there, you can book your fast pass. But if you're like me and staying off site, then you have got 30 days before to book your fast pass. Now, I have got the countdown on my app for when my fast passes can be booked, because I want to get in there nice and early. Now, with the people that you're going with, you can link all your apps together to make sure you get the same fast pass on all the rides. So there's just not one person riding on a fast pass at a time, which is perfect. So especially if you're in a big group, you want to make sure you all get on the same ride, so it does link them all together to get your fast pass. Now, 30 days before is when I'll go onto the app and look at which fast passes are available. For example, the Slinky Dog in Toy Story in Hollywood Studios always has a massive queue, so that's going to be one of the things that I want to book as a fast pass, and you can do that all via the app. Now, people do recommend to use your fast passes nice and early, because some more sometimes pop up throughout the day on your app. So that is another tip for you. So that's one thing I'll definitely do once you've booked your holiday, is definitely download the app straight away and get to find out what date it is that you can book your fast passes, and do a little countdown, because the rides do get quite busy. So number 4, I'm going to talk about how you can save money for your holiday and also while you're on holiday. So if you're going on holiday with a budget just like me and the rest of my friends, then this is the perfect tips for you. Now, obviously, when you book with Virgin, a positive is that you can put down a deposit and pay it off weekly until you go. Now, this is something very good for me, because I didn't have the right £790 in my bank to pay off straight away for my holiday. So you put down £165 per person deposit, and then you can start paying it off in instalments until you go, which is a massive plus. Obviously, in the other points, I have mentioned this, but I'll mention it again. When you book with Virgin, you get the free car hire and also the free coach to the parks as well. Now, this will save you loads and loads of money. They do Ubers out there, but like I said, if you get an Uber every day to somewhere you want to go to, it does add up. So the fact that you get a free car hire and also a coach to the parks, that saves you on parking as well, and it saves you on lots of taxis. Another thing with Virgin is obviously the free memory maker, which I've talked about before. It saves you money on getting your pictures done. I didn't get the memory maker in January, and I spent over $80 on photos to get printed out. Now, that's not a lot of money, but like I said, that extra $80 can go towards something else if you are going on holiday on a budget. The next things I'm going to talk about is saving money while you're out there. Now, of course, you don't want to go out there thinking that you have no money whatsoever and you can't buy anything you want. So the best thing to do is plan where your money goes. Now, there's lots of merchandise in Magic Kingdom and all the other parks that you'll want to buy. For example, Spirit jersey, ears, and lots of other things. Like the Spirit jerseys are incredible, but they're so expensive. But I'll tell you a little tip. If you go to the local Walmart, which is just down the road from Disney, then they have got all the Disney merchandise. Now, it is not tailored by Disney, it's tailored by Walmart, but it is still amazing and it's super cheap. Now, I've got this top. It's mini top from Walmart, and it was under $10. It was so cheap. They've got all Disney key rings like this for 99 cents. So I literally got one for like every member of the family. That's like a little souvenir to take away. Also have Disney ears for like $3. Before you spend any money in the parks, just pop over to Walmart to see if there's anything there that you would rather, and you can save a bit of money there as well. Now, a very good thing that Disney does is they allow you to bring your own food and drink into the park. Now, I was super surprised about this, because when you go to Alton Towers or somewhere in the UK, sometimes they don't allow this to happen. So this is another way you can save money. Now the drinks and food is quite expensive in Disney now, so a good way to do this is go to Walmart and stock up on your drinks and snacks throughout your day and get a backpack and take it around with you for the park. So point number 5, I just want to talk about where to go in Orlando. Now obviously you're there to see Disney, and last time I went in January I only spent 2 days in Disney because we wanted to explore around Orlando because we've never been there before. So I'm going to tell you a few other places in Orlando that is incredible to go and see while you're there. So obviously you've got all the 4 Disney parks and the 2 water parks, which comes in with your Virgin deal if you did get the same deal as me. So Universal has 2 fantastic parks, but you can also book that on the Virgin app as well. I believe it was just over £200 to get unlimited use for the whole 2 weeks, but that's something that we're not too bothered about because we're just going to check it out in 1 day, but you do need a few days to see it properly. Now Universal Studios also has the water park, which is Volcano Bay, which we're not going to go and do this time because we have got the Disney ones, but that's definitely one to go and see. Also in Orlando, they've also got the NASA experience. Now that's not too far as well, that's just driving a little bit up. And like I said, that's something completely different, away from Disney, away from Universal, where they've got lots of rocket ships. I think you can try space food there. We never got around to doing it last time, but we're going to definitely do it this time because we've had so many good reviews. There's so many good photo opportunities there. And finally on my to-do list for this time is the Clearwater Beach. Now this was incredible, I have to say. I'm going to put a little video of a clip, but we went to Clearwater Beach in Tampa in January and it was the best beach I have ever been to. Now I did go to a few beaches while we were there. I went to Miami, I went to a few others, but this was by far the best beach. If you want to see white sand, clear blue water, then you need to get yourself over to Tampa. It took just over an hour and a half to get there, so it's not too bad. If you're traveling with kids, then it might be, but it's worth it when you get there the other end. Especially if you take a little cooling box with some beers, take some inflatables, then it's a perfect day out. If you just want a chill day, then go to Clearwater Beach in Tampa. It's something I definitely recommend. The last point I'm going to talk about isn't really a point, but it's something that I'm going to be doing this time. So I just thought I'd share it onto you guys. So I watched loads of YouTube videos of people in Disney and what to do and what to eat and where to go. So this year I'm going to make a bucket list. Now I'm going to make a bucket list of everything I want to try, for example food and drinks, and also all the places that I would like to go as well. Because I'm there for 15 nights, I think this is a great way to make a little list and try and get a bit organised, because I'd hate to come back thinking, oh, I wish I'd done that. So I'm going to make a separate video of me watching YouTube videos and making a bucket list so you guys can see what I'm going to be doing on my holiday in 174 days over in Disney. So thank you very much guys for watching. I hope it was interesting and I hope you found good ways to save money going on holiday and even booking a holiday to Orlando. Like I said, everybody's able to go to Orlando. It's not thousands and thousands of pounds. If you just want to go for the 2 weeks, it's £490. That's just as cheap as a summer holiday. But if you do want to add the park tickets like we did, that takes you up to £790, which is still incredible because that's under £1,000 for you to use all of the parks, free breakfast, hotel, car hire and flights. So that was a real good bargain. Now if you did like the video, please give me a cheeky thumbs up, and also if you're not subscribed, please hit subscribe because every week I'm going to be doing something new to do with Disney. So thank you so much guys for watching and I'll see you in my next video.